Namaste yogis, this is Steven from YogaWorks. Welcome to your practice. What I want to share today is a short flow with a lot of twists. We're not going to beat around the bush too much, we're just going to go straight into it. Little bit of core work, little bit of warm up, some sun salutations, some standing poses. Nice and simple, great flow when you just want to get out of your head, you want to get moving, you want to feel a little bit more spacious in your upper body and in your breath and in your mind afterwards. Then this is a good one to come back to. So we're going to start lying down on our back, and for now just place the soles of the feet together, let your knees open wide, and start in this simple resting pose, Supta Baddha Konasana. I like to rest my hands on the insides of the thighs, just to have a little bit of a weight and awareness there. And straight away from the start to relax your body down. The hips, the shoulders, the spine, the knees to the sides. And then become aware of the midline of your body, from the top of the head down to the feet. And just feel whatever lies to the left of that midline. Let it relax to the left. Whatever lies to the right, let it relax to the right. And then just take a few breaths up and down that midline. It's nice to breathe in and you draw the breath down to the belly, to the hips. And as you exhale, imagine the breath goes out through the top of your head. Do that a couple of times. Inhale down the spine to the tailbone and the pelvic floor. Exhale out through the top of the head. One more slow breath, take your time. Let's start to bring the knees together, draw them into the chest. You can help a bit with the hands, and then reach the hands up towards the ceiling. Move your hands, your arms to the right, knees to the left, and then just connect your left elbow or upper arm to the outside of that right knee. Lift the head and shoulders, and then even curl the hips up a little bit. And guess what? It's our first twist. It's an arm balance, but we're lying on our back, so it sometimes doesn't look like the arm balance. This is side crow. And then move your arms to the left, knees to the right. Do the same, squeeze your knees together, lift both shoulder blades off the mat and reach up with your hands. Let's do one more to each side. Arms to the right, knees to the left. Reach up. And then arms to the left, knees to the right. Squeeze your legs together, lift, 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 lift. And release. Take a breath. And then lift the right leg up. Straighten the left leg out and hover just above the mat. And then lift the head and shoulders. Let's twist to the right, left arm goes outside that top leg. And then can you lift this right shoulder blade completely off the mat? What? Completely? Yes, I know it's hard, but it's possible. And then swap the legs, right leg straight, left leg high. You can always bend this top knee a bit if your hamstring feels tight. And then reach up and forward, up and forward, up and forward. 3, 2, 1, and let go. Take a breath. Nice, let's start to roll up. We're just gonna step back to downward facing dog. Walk the legs out. Just pedaling the legs, stretching one heel down at a time. Nice. And then turn the right heel down at an angle, about 45 degrees, straighten this right leg. and bend the left knee. And then all we're going to do is stretch into it, lean your hips up and back, and get into the side body, just stretching away from that right hand which you're pressing down. And then other side, turn the left heel down, bend the right knee, and lean your hips a little bit to the right as you press the left hand into your mat. And then slowly release. Inhale, lift the right leg high, bend the right knee, open your hip. Nice, and then bring right knee to the left elbow, crossing over. Inhale, right leg up and back, stretch and open. This time, right knee to left elbow, right knee to right elbow. We've done the other one before. Slide the right knee down, hover just above the mat, and then prepare for pigeon pose. Just place that knee down, the hip down if you're quite flexible. My hip doesn't go all the way down. Sometimes I like to pop a block under it. And I will twist here, so place left elbow down, hold your right knee with the left hand, and then come onto fingertips on the right. So this is quite a high pose. Don't try to lie all the way down. You're not going to have a lot of space to twist. So stay up a little bit higher. Turn to the right. And twist. Couple of breaths. Nice. Return to the center, downward facing dog. Press your hands and the feet down. Second side, lift the left leg high. Bend the left knee, open the hip. You can lean into it. This is a nice twisty down dog variation. And then left knee to right elbow, cross over in this plank. A little bit of core work, as I said in the introduction. Lift the left leg high, open the hip. And then left knee to left elbow. And slide the left knee down, but not all the way. Hover. Pigeon pose. Just quickly put that leg down and stretch the right leg back. You can lower right elbow down. And left hand, you can't see it, it's behind me, but I'm sure you know what to do. Left hand, press down to the fingertips. Lift the chest and turn to the ocean, I was going to say. To the left. In my case, there's an ocean there. But it might be a pot plant. For me, many years, it was just in my room with my carpet in Johannesburg. So you can do yoga wherever you are. And maybe the sound of the ocean is a nice background sound. I'm not sure if you can hear it. And then release this. Downward facing dog. Step back. Now, we'll do another twist and down dog. For this one, you might need to walk a little bit closer with your feet. And then stretch left hand to right outer leg. And pull the chest through a little bit. You can hold the knee, the calf, the ankle. Doesn't really matter. Turn to the right. Return to center, left hand down, go straight to the second side, right hand to left lower leg somewhere, wherever you can reach, okay? Twist to the left, you can look up under that left arm if you've got space, and then really press that left hand down. Slowly release, lower your knees, come into, not sure what this is called, stag pose, I guess. So we're sitting with the left foot and the right knee together, next to each other. And then just reach over that left hand with your right arm. I'm not mirroring you. And then reach forward, forward, forward. Walk away to your right fingertips and push the right hand down. Turn your chest down to the mat. Take a moment here. Really nice twist. Softening the chest down towards the mat and press a little bit to that right hand. Good, lift back up, windscreen wipe a couple of times, just up and down. We're keeping the feet in the same position, it's just the knees lifting and lowering to the sides. Then end up on the other side, the right in my case, and then reach with the left hand far over that leg. Creep a little bit forward, press the left hand down, and turn the chest down. Couple of breaths here. As before, we're pressing the left hand a little bit into the floor. And you can use that right hand to gently twist to the right. Slowly lift back up, windscreen wipe. Nice. End up on the left again. This time step right foot over the left knee and then just lean a little bit forward. Lean a little bit forward. Nice outer hip stretch here. You can even lean a little bit down inside that the right shin if you got space. And then come back, place your knee back inside your foot first. Windscreen wipe, you can try without your hands if you want to challenge your core a little bit more. And then left foot step it over the right knee and just lean into it. Just make up your own versions of these poses. It doesn't have to look the same, but what we're doing is we're getting to outer hips, we're twisting the spine, and might even get into the outer shoulder a little bit. So it's a side body strength and length exercise. Nice, and come back. Sit cross-legged, and if your left shin is in front, like me, I'm gonna go twist to the left first. So twist to the left, walk your hands a little bit over that left knee. And don't worry if you're on the right first, we'll swap around and do the second side anyway. And then just take a little moment here. Lift back up, swap the legs. Walk over to the right. If your right knee is in front, otherwise you're walking over to the left. And take a minute to stretch here. Nice, lift back up, downward facing dog. We're moving a little bit quickly because if you only have half an hour, we want to make it count. Still want to feel like we've moved our whole body, we've done like a full flow. And let's walk to the front, lengthen your spine, flat back. And then place the left hand down, bend the left knee. If you can, straighten the right leg and lift the right arm. Press that right hip back, you feel a lovely stretch on the outer hip here. And then other side, swap hands, so right hand down. Bend the right knee, push through the left heel and lift the left arm up. A moment here, lean back to the left hip. And then lower down. Bend the knees a little bit, do a slow spinal roll to come up. Good. Here we go, inhale, lift the arms. Exhale, fold forward. Inhale, flat back. We're lengthening the spine, really important before we twist. Right foot steps back, lower the right knee. Inhale, lift the arms. So we'll build a little twist in our sun salute. Hands together, right elbow over left knee. Exhale as you twist to the right, to the left. Hands down, downward facing dog. Inhale, plank. Exhale, chaturanga. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Inhale, stay here for a breath. Exhale, the right foot forward, left knee down. Inhale, arms lift to the top. Exhale, twist to the right. Right shoulder leans back. Lower the hands down, step forward, forward fold. Inhale, rise, reach to the top. Keep this length. Exhale, forward fold. Hang the head down. Inhale, flat back, nice long spine. Exhale, left foot back, left knee to the mat. Inhale, lift the arms, just flow with your body. Left elbow over the right knee, we're twisting to the right. Hands down, downward facing dog first. Inhale, shift forward, plank. Exhale, chaturanga. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. One breath here, inhale. Exhale, left foot forward, right knee down. Lift the arms nice and slow, we're not rushing through this. Exhale, right elbow over the left knee, one breath, twist. Inhale, flat back at the front, step forward. Exhale, fold. Inhale, rise, going straight back down. Exhale, continue, hang the head heavy. Inhale, half left. Exhale, right foot back, right knee stays up this time. High lunge, lift the arms. We're twisting, you guessed it, right elbow, left knee. Inhale to plank. Exhale, chaturanga. Inhale, upward facing dog. Don't rush, just keep moving. Exhale, downward facing dog. Inhale, take a breath. Exhale, the right foot forward. Prepare for high lunge. Inhale to the top. We're twisting, left elbow, right knee. Inhale, flat back. Exhale, fold over the legs. Inhale, rise, reach up through your fingers. Exhale, going back down, half around left. Flat back, inhale, lengthen. Exhale, left foot back, keep the left knee up. Inhale, arms. Exhale, twist to the right. Inhale to plank, step back. Exhale, chaturanga, you know you can put your knees down, right? Inhale, upward facing, broaden the chest. Exhale, downward facing, take a breath. Inhale here. Exhale, the left foot forward, arms go up. Inhale to the top. Exhale, we're twisting left. Inhale, flat back. We're moving continuously, but still treat every pose nicely as its own unit. Exhale, fold. Inhale, rise. Exhale, hands to the top, to the heart. Bend your knees. Inhale, chair pose. Exhale, twist to the right. Pause here for a moment. Sit the hips nice and low, and then if you can, move your knees a little bit back. Nice. You'll notice when you look down that left knee wants to come forward of the right. For years as a yoga teacher, I used to say, no, your knees must be exactly aligned like a German engineer or something. But now I'm starting to discover, no, this is how your body works. It twists the hips a little bit, and that's a good thing. So I would say allow that to happen a little bit. Just be aware that it's happening. And then bend your knees, oh wait, they still bend. Lift your arms, chair pose. And then here we go, straight to second side, right elbow over left knee. If the right knee comes a bit forward, that's fine. That's how your body manages these sometimes complex situations. I'm talking about just to guide you through this challenging ordeal we find ourselves in. Chair pose forever. Lift your arms. Ooh, let go. Hang down over the legs. Thank goodness this chair pose sequence came to an end. Or did it? Are we going to go back? No, we're not. Inhale, flat back. Exhale to down dog. Just step back. Good. Right foot forward, left knee down. Come up high, no, not high, low lunge. And place your left, I'm really confused with my sizes today, right thumb in right hip crease. So dig it in there a little bit. You can do this to yourself. And then rotate that thigh a little bit outward. and press the hip crease a little bit back. You'll see why in a moment. Because we're going to lengthen the spine forward and twist left elbow over the right knee. And just see, when you push that thigh bone a little bit in and a little bit back, you're getting a nice anchor point to lengthen the spine forward, which is going to result in more space to twist from. So just feel that. We're anchoring the base so that the extremity, in this case the top of the spine, has more space to move. That's it. Good. Now here you can release that hip hand, the right hand. Press the hands on top of each other. If your wrist is sore, make a fist with the bottom hand. Actually, that's quite nice. I'm going to do that. And then you can tuck the back toes under if you want and see if you can lift the back knee. Twist from your center, although the belly, the lower back doesn't actually twist much. It's more create stability for the rest of the spine to turn more. Good. Release. Hands down, downward facing dog. If you want to move through more vinyasas, then please go ahead. Otherwise, just hold down dog for a moment to reset, to lengthen the spine. And then left foot forward, right knee down. I'm going to turn around so you can see better from this side. Left thumb, left hip crease. Rotate outward. Press a little bit in and move the hip a little bit back. Good. From that space, twist right elbow over left knee, and then just lengthen the spine forward and away. Don't let the head come forward too much. You're going to lose some alignment in the spine here. Lean the back of the head slightly back, not lifting the chin, just in line with the rest of the spine, and you feel this nice length there. Good. Now you can release the hip hand. Place it on top of the bottom fist, I quite like, or the other hand. And then if you want to, you can tuck the back toes under and lift the right knee. If I'm falling out of balance here, I'm just going to blame this ocean wind, which is quite strong today, but it might just be me being not very balanced. We'll never know. Good. Release. Downward facing dog. Stretch your hips up and back. And just feel the space that you are not really creating, but you're rediscovering. It was always there, but just we're uncovering it a bit. And then let's step right foot forwards. Turn the left heel down. Open the arms. Warrior 2. Nice untwisted pose. So just feel the length of the spine, the easy grounding through the feet. Well, I'm saying easy. It's an intense pose, but at least we're not twisting. So there's a sense of balance in that sense. And then lower the right elbow down. Bring left arm behind your back. You could just rest it behind the back, or in some cases it comes out here in the hip crease. That's all fine. We're not too concerned with little details. So here, this is a bit of a twist. I'm turning the chest open towards the ceiling a bit and grounding through the feet. If you want to, there's always the full bind, but sometimes that actually makes things worse instead of better. So don't feel like you have to do every single variation and option. You don't, this is the truth. And then release, downward facing dog. Step the left foot forward, right heel down. Open the arms, warrior 2, nice, steady, strong pose. Just feel the centeredness, which is one of my favorite parts of warrior 2. Before we're twisting, we're lengthening the spine, we're finding our balance in the center. And then left elbow down, right arm half bind. If the hand doesn't come out here, don't panic, don't quit yoga. Just slide the hand in the back of your pants or just rest it there. It's fine, it's totally fine. Either this feels great, you can rotate the right shoulder a bit open, or if you need more, Ask yourself why, and then you can always explore the full bind, but that doesn't mean it's a better experience. It might actually be worse. So just be careful of not overdoing it. It's a nice twist though, and it involves the shoulders quite nicely if your shoulders allow for that. Release, downward facing dog. One more standing pose here, right foot forward. Turn the left heel down. So go quite a long stance, and then press that right hip a little bit back. Again, I like to press the thumb in that hip crease just to get that space and that awareness. Left hand, place it down inside the right foot. And then you can place your hand on your lower back and just use that to turn your chest to the right. If things are going well here, you can lift the right arm up, and this is revolved triangle. Try it out. There's always a block under that left hand if you need a bit more space, or you can bend the front knee a little bit if you need that. Release, down dog, step back. Second side, left foot forward, right heel down. I'd recommend keep a bit of space between your feet, otherwise it's gonna be a bit cramped in there. Left finger or left thumb, left hip crease, press it back. And then lengthen the spine forward from that point. It just gives you something to lengthen away from. It's nice to have these little self touches, I find. Right fingertips are down. Left hand can go lower back. Just to check also, is one hip lower? Are you sort of compensating a little bit here? And turn your spine, turn the chest to the left. You can stay here, this is great. Or if that left arm wants to float up, then so be it. Revolve triangle pose. A strong pose is quite a deep twist. And just check that you're still breathing. And then release it. Downward facing dog. Slow breath in. Slow breath out. Good, lower the knees. Sit with your legs straight forward. Then bend the right knee, pull the heel in close. Nice. We're going to do a version of Marichyasana, the pose in honor of the sage called Marichi. Right hand, bring it behind you. Left elbow twisted over the right knee, and then press these two a little bit together. So there's a tug of war going on with no result. None of the two is winning. Then lift the chest like we've done many times in this sequence. Turn the chest to the right. And then just feel the lower back. It's not actually twisting, but it's creating a foundation, a bit of length to twist from. And then it's the mid back, the upper back, the shoulders, the chest that are turning to the sides. Couple of breaths. You can look back, but sometimes that doesn't feel so comfortable, so you can also look straight ahead. Release the sides, straighten the right leg. Bend your left knee. Place the foot. Place the left hand behind you. Right elbow goes over the left knee. Lengthen the spine. And then turn to the left until you stop, until it's enough. Press the right elbow and the left knee together. And take a few breaths. Nice simple twist. It's hard to overdo this one. It's a nice one to balance a bit of strength between that leg, that arm, and some length in the spine. And then slowly release. It's lie down for another spinal twist. You guessed it. Bring the knees into the chest. And then just cross the right knee over the left. So not figure of four, just a tighter cross. Move the hips a bit to the right. And then allow the knees to roll over to the left. Open the arms here in a T shape away from the shoulders. And That's it, you have arrived. Allow the knees to be heavy. Take a few breaths into your sides, into the mid-back, into the belly. Wonderful. Lift the knees back up. You can shift back to the center and then left knee over the right. Before you drop the knees, shift the hips a little bit to the left. This is just to ensure that your spine is in the same line. Otherwise you'll be off at a funny angle. And then allow the knees to drop right. Open the arms. You can also rest this right hand on the stopped knee if you prefer. And that's it, you have arrived. Be nice and grounded, heavy through the upper back, the shoulders, let the head rest back. Let the knees be heavy, whether they're down or they're hovering halfway, it doesn't matter. And then just feel all these areas we've worked on quite a bit. We've worked the outer hips, we've worked on the waist, the obliques, the sides of the rib cage, a little bit into the shoulders. And then back to center, straighten the legs out and rest back in a moment of Shavasana. Might be nice, sigh the breath out and fully rest down on the mat. How quickly can you let go? If you have more time, then by all means just switch off the video, pause it, and continue your Shavasana for a couple more minutes, maybe 5 minutes or 10 minutes. That would be amazing. Maybe your yoga time is up and it's time to move to the next task. So bend your knees in that case, roll to your sides, and then you can just press up to sitting. Nice, bring the hands together at the heart center. Touch your hands to your forehead, to your heart, and bow to yourself on the mat. Thank you so much for practicing. Namaste everybody, well done for coming to your mat, even though you may not have had a long time, but you did it anyway. Did a full class in a shorter amount of time. Hope you feel amazing, just feel the space in your sides, in the rib cage, in the breath and in your mind. Hopefully it made a difference. Thanks for practicing and see you again soon. Take good care.